I'm going to school. I meet this female, but I'm not whole. So God is showing me a lot of things. So that didn't work out. So I met this other female, and she was on drugs. And again, the power of manifestation in God is working currently in my life. So while I'm out here doing what I'm doing, I don't have a car now because I don't have a license. So that's the hardest thing I need, a ride. So I'm out here one day and I'm like, man, I need a ride, I need a ride, I need a ride. And this guy pulls up. Hey man, what's up? My name Chico. Blah blah blah. You need a ride? Like, whoa. Yeah. So God brought this guy into my life. Now, the things that transpired is amazing, but it's also when you learn to accept accountability, you can see the picture as a whole. So I meet him and I meet this girl. And I met this girl, I liked this girl, but I had wrong intentions. You know, it was like double-edged sword. You know, so she's living this type of lifestyle, I'm living this type of lifestyle. So it was about the money. But I'm putting on like it wasn't really all about the money. Until initially it was, and then my mindset changed over. So God brought these two people into my life. They're younger than me, you know, but both of them use drugs. What I was supposed to been doing was actually guiding them in the right direction. Instead, I was my own selfish gain. Yeah, it was okay what I was doing, but it wasn't okay because I was dealing. But the guy who drives, he makes music. So he's encouraging me to, hey man, bro, he takes me to this little place that he's renting. He has the computer set up. You know, we could sit in here and make music. I like music. This is what God's showing me. Here you go, right here. I'm giving you an opportunity right now. You got this guy, you need a ride. He has license and he makes music, you know. Instead of me sitting down and focusing on my craft, when he's showing me that, I want to use him to drive me around to hustle. So I'm taking him in the wrong direction. When I'm supposed to be pushing him, oh, man, you got so much talent, you shouldn't be doing this. I'm using this to get what I want from him. So, and the girls, so they get together, we're all together, and it's like they're backbiting me, they're telling lies on me, and everything is going downhill. Then I'm like, why? So a few months later, as everything is like spiraling out of control, it's like I'm feeling like I'm losing my mind. Like, wow, like people are turning on me. I can't trust. Am I losing it? And I started to feel isolated. So now I'm listening to God. Like, you not supposed to be doing this. Like with the girl, I wanted her to get off drugs so bad. I prayed for her. I laid over her and prayed on her in our room one day. And after I prayed for her, I stopped and stood up and I was like, man, how can you expect God to take something from her to change her when you're out here selling the same thing she's addicted to? It doesn't make sense. So if you want this prayer to be answered, you have to leave this life alone. So I took everything that I had, man, and flushed it down the toilet. I flushed it.
Man.
Yeah. I flushed it and she woke up, and when I told her what happened, she was like, what? You know? And I say that to say this. Everything that transpired after that, I don't blame them for anything, because now that I look at the fact that if I would have did what God put them in my life to do, she came to me and she was like, hey, we can make t-shirts, we can do this. That's something positive. So that would have been taking her away from a life that she was living. We would have been in a secure place doing something positive. So this guy wants me to do music, she wants to make t-shirts. I'm out here with a little bit of money. Now we could be doing something positive, you know. Instead, I bat her idea down. I bat his idea down. He's making me rap. He's recording me. I don't know. And I take them back to the streets. So everything that happened, I have to accept accountability for that. Because if I wouldn't have took them that direction to those people, this wouldn't have happened. None of it wouldn't have transpired. So I realize now, as I went into isolation and started to question myself and looked at everything that was going wrong, and I'm like, wow. And then I realized I'm having a spiritual awakening. Like, this is literally what's going on. So first it was how everybody did me wrong until the point, what did I do? You know?
Right.
And it's not always about what you did physically.
Mm-hmm.
It could be the thoughts that you have. So I started realizing I was being deceitful when I first met her. You know? The kid with the car, I just wanted him to drive me around for my gain. You know, I wanted to help him. It wasn't working. But if I would have said, okay, we're going to focus on the music. We're going to leave the street stuff alone. We're going to focus on what you know how to do good. Things would have went a whole totally different direction.
Mm-hmm.